me feeling like I'm Akademiks. Can't ride no way.
The main story of the night is Sauce Walka and Drake. Seemingly, their feud may have started back again. If you don't know, Sauce Walka had several baby mamas. But one of his baby mamas is this woman named It's Kylie on Instagram. She's one of them girls synonymous with Houston, big bodacious ass, of course non-black, and that's not by me saying in terms of preference, but if you know how Sauce Walka talks about his women, and I think he has even a whole thing about him saying why he prefers white women. But I guess I'm trying to describe to you why this is his preference. let me see if I can play that. Sauce Walka, white woman. Here we go.
Black women, just like black men, experienced and went through a thing called broken parenting, broken homes, weakened business savvy, false moral code, and moral belief systems that cause deformation of character and issues of the mentality to produce and perform under strenuous situations of success and being on time, being accurate, being prominent, being dominant, and understanding that it takes a team to succeed in the dream.
Now, I know you might be confused by him trying to rhyme all the time and everything, but so Sauce Walka, and supposedly it is synonymous in Memphis culture and also in Houston culture. A lot of the dudes there, they tout themselves to be pimps. And actually, one of the first few times I ever dealt with a woman from Houston, it was the first time I ever heard a woman actually tell me, she's like, usually men she's with, she gives money to. And I was really confused until she basically explained the culture of Houston and that there's a lot of dudes who that's a natural relationship with their women, where they basically, they're more in a partnership that they utilize and use a woman's sexuality to do whatever. And when money comes in, it's not uncommon that the woman is giving the guy bread, not the other way around.
Black people have been fucking poisoned and confused and told that fuck everybody, you don't need everybody, if you a real motherfucker do it by themselves. And a real man and a real woman that's independent.
No, I think there's another video. Let me see if I can find it. There's another video of him. Because he said he had preferred. That's what I remember. He said he preferred. Okay. Maybe this is it.
So you don't not date black women, it's just that your preference is white women. Is that accurate? Or what's up?
Again, I look at life as business. I don't date. It's not because when you. I don't date
black women.
I don't date black women because they black. It's not. You can't answer because of that.
It's date black women.
I date all women. White women understand business relationships easier than black people do. White women understand teamwork easier than certain black women do, especially if it's another woman involved. If they're not the only woman involved, then they're not gonna understand it.
So he's kind of describing this thing to say, hey, his preference is white women, not necessarily phenotypically, not necessarily because he has some race issue. He describes it as a business thing. So according to him, a white woman will understand teamwork because in how he's doing his thing, he wants to have multiple women. And if you don't know, he has posted a screenshot before where he supposedly made $7 million on OnlyFans. If you don't know, he also does OnlyFans. So he has showed people that he's earned a lot of money on OnlyFans. And a lot of that comes from him having sex or just, utilizing the services of these white women that he says are on his team. But he posted the receipts. This is $6 million, okay? And he says, I made more money off OnlyFans than NFL wide receiver. You paid to meet her. She paid me to skeeter. Hit my DM if you want to upgrade. Wake up. Paid. P.S. This is only one account. So she says only one account he's made that amount of money from. So he says his preference is white women, which coincides with this woman that we're now talking about. Okay? You know, super thick in the thighs, you know, everything's bigger in Texas, whatever. And she is not his only baby mama, but she's one of. And in true Sauce Walka fashion, she's not only the baby mama that has his kid, she's the baby mama that, in his opinion, he's putting to work. However, she came out today, or yesterday actually, with a accusation and an exposure of him that made him look rather unfamiliar and look tender. So this is a recorded conversation that she had of him, and she's exposing that he was, you know, spiraling, cussing her out, and then pivoted to talk about the rapper Drake, saying that he would try to get Drake killed. Now, the obvious thing that people took from that is, oh, Drake fucked your girl, right? Let's play the audio.
I'ma handle y'all. It's that simple. I don't give a what the consequences is.
Why? Yeah, you handle me. You already handle me. So what the matter? You already put your hands on me. You already do all that already. So what the even matter?
I got you jumped by my hoes. I will put my hands on you though, but I didn't. You got jumped by my black hoes. It's shit on video.
Yeah, because you had me set up. Are you proud of that? Does that make you feel good?
I will get you jumped again. I don't give a. Just like I get Drake smoked, I will get Drake car shot at. The
Well, damn.
man, you better realize who the hell. I don't give a. Nobody talking about.
Okay, you need to calm down.
No, I don't need to do nothing.
Yeah.
I'ma handle y'all. It's that simple.
Now, I'm going to be honest with you. We've heard all of these, like, you know, it's like basically these Ghostbuster stories about Drake fucking everybody's girl, but not on the heels of Iceman. We're seeing or hearing a leaked audio of a self-proclaimed pimp. And we love Sauce Walka. Sauce Walka is pretty entertaining. But a self-proclaimed pimp wilding out over his girl, then directly mentioning Drake, that he may cause harm to Drake, seemingly about his girl or his baby mama. I play it once more in case you missed anything.
Simple. I don't give a what the consequences is.
Why? Yeah, you handle me. You already handle me. So what the matter? You already put your hands on me. You already do all that already. So what the even matter?
I got you jumped by my hoes. I will put my hands on you though, but I didn't. You got jumped by my black hoes. It's shit on video.
Yeah, because you had me set up. Are you proud of that? Does that make you feel good?
I will get you jumped again. I don't give a. Just like I get Drake smoked, I will get Drake car shot at. The man, you better realize who the hell. I don't give a. Nobody talking about.
Okay, you need to calm down.
No, I don't need to do nothing.
Yeah.
I'ma handle y'all. It's that simple. I don't give a what the consequences is.
Okay. Now, people instantly said, oh, shit, Drake is back to his old tricks. Now, I do want to, you know, we're not dick watching here, but, you know, I've told you consistently, a lot of Drake's issues come from people feeling like Drake has disrespected them by sleeping with their woman. Okay? DJ Drama supposedly leaking or forcing Quentin Miller to leak the reference tracks. One of the reasons is because Drake fucked his girl. Right? Meek Mill calling out Drake is supposedly because Meek Mill felt away and thought Drake left it open or left it up in the air, pause, that he could have done something with Nicki while he was, and rapped about it while he's sitting right there on the same track, Rico. A lot of these rappers, Joe Budden. Some people speculate that maybe, you know, well, first of all, remember in push-ups lyrics, like again, I'm mentioning every single situation. There's always a woman there, right? In push-ups, when he's talk about when he says, Metro, shut your whole ass up and make some drums, nigga. Is this a song? He basically said that Metro was mad over a girl somewhere. I can't remember where it is. You get what I'm saying? I can't remember where. It might be here or Family Matters, but he got at Metro twice. Do you remember what song it is? Remember what song it is or what lines? It was Family Matters? Okay, let's go to Family Matters. Okay, Family Matters. He basically says, okay. What did he actually say about it? Anybody remember the line? He basically kind of admitted that there might be some woman shit as well. I can't remember the name of the bars. But that's been Drake's go-to for a while. Like, he dissed Ross. He's like, yo, women got to drive 2 hours just for you to do whatever with them. With Abel, which is The Weeknd, he's consistently said, he said on push-ups, he's like, you still mad over that one thing. I think, what's the name of the girl that was in between them? And he finally said, yo, I didn't even fuck her. I just kissed her. which, you know what I mean? Whatever, right? Push-ups, lyrics. He said, I just lip lock with her or something. Am I getting my diss songs messed up? No. That's in Family Matters. Yeah. He says, still mad about that one hoe. We ain't even give a fuck. I just lip lock with her. See? Again, another female. So this is like, no, there's another Metro bar. Whatever. We don't have to like stay on it. Oh, it was Bella Hadid, by the way. But yeah, essentially, Drake has always been the person. By the way, keep in mind, Pusha T beef. He mentions, make it ring on you like Virginia Williams. We know how Drake gets down, okay? Now, I've always said Drake is my favorite rapper, but I've always cautioned him, not personally, but just I think any man who consistently tries to fuck the love of somebody's life, they should realize somebody's going to crash out at one point, and some of these beefs become eternal. So I don't think it's not worth it to as your animosity play to fuck someone's girl, because even when sometimes y'all supposedly squash it up, that's something they never forget and they feel like they still got to pay you back. So anyway, that's been a pattern of Drake. That's been a pattern of him. And interestingly enough, in 2024, a lot of things happen. So in 2024, right before Drake gets jumped by Kendrick and them, Sauce Walka actually, I remember he did an interview with me, right? And he also did one with the Breakfast Club as well.
Even with me working with.
And what year was this? So this is July 2024. So this is right after the beef happened with Kendrick and everyone was defecting. Remember I told you the battle with Kendrick was really important because a lot of people who seemingly didn't have a problem with him, they all made educated choices to say, I think Drake will not recover from this. And they picked their sides, or they finally came out that they also had a problem with Drake. That's why it became a 20v1. So Sauce Walka, who people had thought pieced it up with Drake, and we're going to get into like the origins of their beef just afterwards, but the people had thought they pieced it up. He started doing interviews, and the way how his interviews were going were not necessarily a fuck Drake thing, but it kind of sounded like that because he was trying to be pro-Houston, but while be pro-Houston, he was shitting on Drake. So let me go into here. Is it here? Okay, here we go.
Trafficking, entertainment, wholesale and retail. Like, Texas is a huge market and a huge demographic for that.
Hey, is that kind of what happened? I remember when the second time I covered you was the Drake thing.
Yeah.
And I felt it was a little bit of, all right, man, you gonna show some respect out here. Yeah.
I mean, I'm one of the main ones on that shit. Like, I'm the
Well,
I'm gonna stand on the business, but I'm friends.
What
I'm
was
cool
that
with
about?
everybody.
What was that about? I know it's been a while.
Yeah, you know that shit over with. That shit years and years ago. I was a kid then. I was a man then. But again, it's basically just about what we just was talking about. Like, if you gonna come to my city, and you know what I'm saying, like, it's like, if, prime example, I just was in California and Rosecrans bumped in California, with all the power rules, all the PDLs, all the dimmer lanes, bounty hunters around the corner. I've been hanging with these people, and not just the Bloods, the Crips as well. Like, all up from East Coast Crips to motherfucking neighborhood Crips to schoolyards, rollings to motherfucking whatever. Like, I embrace all gangsters. I embrace anybody who is a part of the struggle and part of the lifestyle that I've lived before this rap shit, before this fame, before this fortune. And there's certain cities that hold the title to creation to certain things that are culturally valued, just like battle rapping. I love battle rapping. I was once a battle rapper. So I respect where the fuck it comes from. So if I'm gonna go to New York and I'm gonna use the momentum and the audience and the culture and the essence of battle rappers or of gang banging, and then go replicate
or profit from
it, why would I not go live?
Love.
Yeah, what the fuck? You have to not only show some, because you can show some love by just identifying something, and some people consider that love because you identify it exists, but that doesn't necessarily mean you show the love, because if you in a position of greatness or a position of power, a position of multitude, you can add on to what you're taking from and make that thing even better and greater. You know what I'm saying? Prime example, because like I said, I don't have no disputes with Drake anymore. Like, I don't give a fuck about that shit.
By the way, you might say, Ak, why are you playing this? Well, we're going to realize that the current day incident actually refers back to this time. So I did an interview with him in July in 2024. So either the issue with them started after this or it started before this, right? He's saying in the interview, I didn't have a problem with him.
How did y'all ever resolve it too?
I mean, it's just over. You constantly coming in the city. I'm constantly traveling around the world. We gotta bump into each other. There's no such thing as not bumping into each other. And every altercation that me and Drake have had over the years, like, y'all seen what y'all seen on camera, but it's a whole bunch of shit that will go on in the city of Houston that's not on camera, with different conversations and encounters where we run into each other and shit. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I've always addressed every situation that I ever, like, whatever I do on the internet, I'm gonna do it in real life. Like, I probably do worse in real life. So I address the situation like a man on multiple times. And over the years, you know, sometimes we'll bump heads over the shit, or like we'll have you know what I'm saying, an argument about the shit, like around each other, like Instagram, whatever. Like, the one thing I say about Drake, like, he gonna respond. Like, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker be feeling like Drake ain't gonna respond, or like, you know what I'm saying, or he gonna like run from shit. Like, I've like pulled up on Drake multiple times, like on some pressure shit, and bro don't run from the situation. He gonna come talk to me over here. Let's talk like me and a whoop, or like motherfucker try to stud up for him. But you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be me. We gonna be us. You know what I'm saying? But I will say that, like, Drake, he not gonna like act like the shit if it's around him, or he know that it's approaching, he not gonna like act like it don't exist, or he not like gonna like try to shun away or like do some scary shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
One
He
of
gonna
those
be
like, yo, what y'all talking about?
Yeah, like, what y'all talking about?
I don't even know I was doing that.
Yeah, bro, I'm like, bro gonna be a man about it. Like, we done pop shit at each other, all type of shit. Like, even when we couldn't be cool. Like, I see him somewhere, he see me, so like, I'm popping my shit up. I'm like, nigga, yo, ooh, like, whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it got to a point where bro just like reached out to me, or he invited me to a party he had in Houston. He had like a get together or whatever at David Buster's and shit. He invited me to that shit.
That's a spot.
You know how we get down in Houston. Like, that's another thing too. It ain't that many places in the world you can go to.
No, he like David Buster's everywhere. Nigga invited me to David Buster's in Times Square.
I understand that, but
I think that's just like one play.
That whole setup of how that vibe is, though.
You probably got that from Houston.
I'm telling you.
That's some player shit, David Buster's?
We do that in a lot of spots. We do that in a lot of spots. Bowling alley, race car place, Top Golf. Like, Houston is a place where it's going to be some rich player from the city going to come to this place with 30,000, 50,000, 20,000, whatever y'all want. So we shutting the club. We shutting this event space down tonight. And that's gonna be our thing. We finna come here and smoke weed. We finna have girls up here twerking. We finna turn whatever this. If this was fucking, I don't like it could be not Chuck E. Cheese because that's for kids. But I'm just saying.
All right, I want to skip a little bit because I do want to kind of help you with the story.
Typical. Any place in the world, if you take somebody who is considered a phenomenal feature, meaning that this person is taller than the average person, this person is more physically fit than the average person, and I go to a place that's considered remote or rural or less fortunate, and you come with a camera, I don't even have to know that you're a celebrity. If you come and you look abnormally different than what I'm used to, 6ix9ine come up here with colors in his hair. Woo, I may not even had to know that he was a celebrity. I just see he's moving like celebrity. He has security, his cameras on him, and he looks weird and different. Who is this person? Now they giving us money, now they giving a woo. But at the end of the day, that star, that celebrity, you knew that you're going to get that reaction from these people. That's why we go to these places with cameras. Yes, some people genuinely have the love in their heart to give back and all that. That's why people say shit like, oh, when you give it back, why you doing it on camera? Because that's the theory that they trying to your own question before you can even get into it. How can the community of Jamaica and the people all over the different corners and grass fields in Jamaica be fucked up about Drake coming and using our culture if our kings and our people that we love, that we see every day, that we go to the clubs with every day, got to make that memorable moment and that memorable music with him that not only lifts up Drake as an artist, not only makes...
Okay, he's saying a lot, and I do want to make sure you guys hear what he's saying, but I want to give like the explanation a bit because I'll give some information that you guys may not know, okay? And I'm going to go back a little bit in this conversation. So... where we are with it. Okay. So, and this is one of the reasons, and again, I don't know the timing on this. I don't know if Drake, whatever happened with the BM, because apparently this is the year. So this year when this was shot, this is 2 years ago. That's when some of the stuff with the BM happens, and I'm guessing this audio also is from 2 years ago. So how did it go from him sitting with me and basically saying, hey, listen, we've kind of patched it up or whatever. Now, one of the reasons, and I think Drake, to kind of help explain to you why Drake is so unforgiving of everybody. Drake gets into one battle with one guy, and everybody who had any gripe with him, even if it's not their gripe, they jumped out and chose that moment to say, fuck Drake. Rick Ross, you've made great music with Drake over the years. He did a freestyle with you, Lemon Pepper freestyle, like a year and a half before. You used that moment because you thought the culture completely flipped on Drake and you thought you could just kick a little bit dirt on him. So you said, fuck him, right? Now, I could name everybody and their different reasons. I told you, Roddy Ricch, he started supporting Kendrick openly, publicly, clearly picking a side. Why? He should have had a song with Drake. It never happened. It got leaked. Drake didn't want to put it out. All of these people, there's a reason, right? There's a reason. Drake may have tried to fuck that nigga's girl. There's a reason. With Sauce Walka, this is supposedly what happened. And he's actually telling the truth here. But there is some realistic situations with it. And again, I'm trying to give y'all the majority of the information because I don't want y'all to be like, oh, Ak, you feel that way because you're a dick rider. I think you guys will feel that way too. All right. I get it. Everybody wants a Drake verse. Everybody wants whatever. When Sauce Walka goes on this campaign saying, yeah, Drake ain't doing enough for Houston, keep in mind he's getting attacked from Kendrick and all these other guys. Rick Ross is dropping songs on him. Rick Ross is online. He's now getting the 20v1 treatment. Sauce Walka, who wasn't speaking negatively of him before, all of a sudden starts saying, and basically in a way like, yo, you know what? Yo, see, that if you did shit for niggas, you wouldn't be going through this. Now, let's break down this issue or whatever with Houston that Sauce Walka's talking about. To Sauce Walka's credit, he doesn't personally say, I deserve a song from you. But he kind of says, Houston deserves more love. Now, great spokesperson, definitely wrong time if you know that Drake has always contributed to Houston. We've seen him pop up for many different things. It's almost like his second home. Definitely wrong time, and if you don't mean no ill will. But if you want to know his story with Sauce Walka, and we'll get to it, but this what people may not know, and he kind of mentions it. Drake, when he's in Houston, there was a couple times, and I think this is why they never worked together. So Drake had said, I forgot what juncture, that he was going to do a record, or he was like, no, we'll get something in. And that's another thing. Drake's like the bad bitch in hip hop, I'm sorry to say. But what I mean by that, I've always said, with a bad bitch, the worst thing she could do to niggas is give them hope. If you don't want to fuck a nigga and he's in your DMs, just tell that nigga, no, I have a man, you will never fuck me. Save his time and yours, because trust, he gonna try 15,000 ways to pick a lock. That's the same thing in hip-hop when it comes to the biggest artists. They are hopeful to get a feature. It might change your life. It might change your financial category. It could be worth $10 million. So when they see Drake and they're like, yo, whatever, and they chop it up, and Drake says, yo, we're going to get one in, they're constantly thinking about that. He told me we're going to get one in, right? Supposedly, and I don't know if this is known, but Sauce knows this, Drake is having dinner with some girl in Houston alone, which that was the shocking part to me. But whatever, alone. Sauce Walka pulls up and tries to address Drake about the fact that, whatever their issues is, and I believe the song. Drake stands, he stands 10 toes down, but that kind of soured the relationship between them. You're not going to go run to the studio to cut a verse for this guy. This guy think that he could pull up and, now let me holler at you right now type shit. And that's one of the reasons why the song with him never really materialized. Now, if we're talking about Houston in general, I think Drake is, I think he's kind of given back and done a lot of things for Houston, appreciated Houston and how much they love him. But that happened clearly before this. And apparently, you hear Sauce Walka say it, it's been many times they've ran into each other within Houston. Now, I'm pretty sure Jay Prince probably plays a part in it to say, yo, I know Drake is like damn near my son. So these aren't just simple conversations. This is political because you have Jay Prince, who has a significant control over Houston. You, of course, have Sauce Walka, who has some significant power there, too. So anyway, obviously, these men, and from what I've heard, both men are chirping. I don't know if you know what that means, but it's like both men are popping their shit. So, for the people who don't like Drake, no, he's not a pussy. He didn't fucking just fold down. But he's popping his shit to this guy. This guy's like, nigga, you think I'm not rich too? Fuck you, pussy. They're both going at it, right? But this is happening privately. They're seeing each other in places, and their relationship is kind of really topsy-turvy. They never get to do a song. Anyway, obviously, I'm guessing cooler heads prevail, probably Jay Prince. I don't know that part. But that's when this interview happens. Now, well, I got to figure out this part. Because if Drake took that and still went to go fuck that nigga bitch, that nigga's cold, bro. So anyway, so that's where this conversation is coming from. And you hear him reference it. Look, listen.
You can add on to
Here we go.
that whole setup of how that vibe is, though. Particular points of time, I'm already going to London doing fashion week.
Well, is it random, though?
That's not random.
Here we go.
Then left it over to him and hold the title to creation to Gonna Be Us, you know what I'm saying? But I will say that, Drake, he not gonna, act like the shit if it's around him or...
Okay.
I've, pulled up on Drake multiple times, on some pressure shit, and bro don't run from the situation. He gonna come talk to me over here, let's talk like me and a whoop, or motherfucker try to stud up for him, but you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna be me, we gonna be us, you know what I'm saying? But I will...
Okay, so, and I think that's what he's alluding to, which again... You know what I mean? You're not gonna bully. You're not gonna bully the Don to do a record with you. It's just not gonna happen. I'm sorry. You get what I'm saying? But anyway, so this happens, right? And it appears that this audio we're hearing is some type of meltdown. Which I always tell you, man, if you got a girlfriend, bro, some way, somehow, say she going out with her friends and you don't go with her, she's gonna end up at your ops party, bro. She's going to end up at your ops party. Some way, somehow, your crown jewel is going to end up in the vicinity of your most hated enemy. And if your most hated enemy did their homework about you, they're going to massage that situation to make sure they get a permanent one-up on you. So, supposedly, Drake somehow fucks his baby mom. This is crazy. Fucks his baby mom in the same year. Yo, you do an interview... You kind of start, and Drake just fuck your baby mama like that. Bang! Yo, Jesus Christ. Yo, Jesus. So that happens, and that's why we're hearing all of this.
Why, yeah, you handle me. You already handle me. So what the matter? You already put your hands on me. You already do all that already. So what the even matter?
I got you jumped by my hoes. I will put my hands on you, though. But I didn't. You got jumped by my black hoes. It's shit on video.
You got jumped by my black holes is crazy.
Yeah, because you had me set up. Are you proud of that? Does that make you feel good?
I will get you jumped again. I don't give a... Just like I get Drake smoked.
Oh, shit.
I will get Drake car shot at.
Oh, no.
Man, you better realize who the hell. I don't give a... Nobody talking about.
Okay, you need to calm down.
Now, this is that regular Houston pimping. You know what I'm saying? From what I'm hearing. Like, you know, this is what I'm hearing. Okay. By the way, the young woman that we're talking about, she's releasing more audio now, which, by the way, you know, I've gone through hell with an ex or whatever. Clearly, he's not baby mama. I got no kids. But, yeah, when you have a woman who knows you have an online reputation and she saves videos and audio over time to put out of context just to try to ruin your reputation, good luck. But anyway, she's dropped some more video, and let me just play the DJ Akademiks TV page. This is so Sauce Walka did respond and said, "I'm not pressed." Right? And we're going to get to his response, but he tried to flip it. He said, "I'm not pressed over Drake or you. Actually, Drake is like my favorite customer." So basically, he's almost on some finesse 2 times shit saying, yeah, Drake was paying top dollar to fuck you, and you would break the money down with me. I don't know. This is pimp shit, Chad, okay? So she's dropped more audio just now. She said, okay, he's trying to say he's not pressed over Drake. LOL, okay. He's mad about any man I fuck with or talk to. Here we go.
Hey, Storm.
Oh,
Show him what.
Here we go. My bad, Chad. Oh, this is crazy.
His mouth before I embarrass him. It's simple as that. Tell Drake to keep my name out his mouth.
Oh. So now the beef with, you know, I don't know. Again, I'm trying to go back to the year, but whatever issues with Drake and Sauce Walka is now being proxied through his girl. Imagine calling your baby mama and saying, tell Drake to keep my name out of his mouth. What?
Before I go on the internet and embarrass him. Hey, Storm.
Show him what.
Ain't shit.
Show him what.
Name out his mouth before I embarrass him. It's simple as that. Tell Drake to keep my name out his mouth before I go on the internet and embarrass him. Hey, Storm.
Show him what.
Ain't shit.
Show him what.
Nah, that's crazy. Okay, now, Sauce Walka released this because people are saying, damn, how is a pimp being tender? He said, I can't be tender if I'm the one who sent her. We've been splitting buddies' money for years. Next subject. So, I don't know. I guess this is, I don't know who these messages are from, but hopefully we could figure it out. One person says she don't even like black guys. Then the person says, I could have fucked that bald-headed hoe in South by Southwest. She was on my dick, hoping I holler at her. Cold-shouldered that hoe. The person says, I don't give a fuck. I will send that bitch to you. It says, I don't care what you talking about. I'm going for Lana. She says, I'm going to tell her. Tell Drake to get at me. Oh, I guess he's texting. Yo, if this how you text a baby mama, maybe this nigga really is a pimp. So they're talking about other women. Like, this, I guess this is some pimp shit. So he's talking about another girl he could fuck. And she's trying to set her friends up with probably some baller to fuck. And she's saying, I don't give a fuck. I'll send the bitch to you and say, I don't care. What are you talking about? I'm going for Lana. So he tells the baby mom, I want a different girl to fuck. And then she says, I'm going to tell her, how about you tell Drake to get at me? So she's requesting Drake to fuck. She says, all right. Lana already knows. Then he says, I hope you break him. What the fuck? This is whole terminology. Break him means like break his pockets, right? I hope you break him. Splash needs the money. Now, I think Splash, there's somebody named like Sauce Splash or something like that, right? I think I met him. So, like, that's their crew. So, basically, they're saying, run Drake's pockets. What the fuck? And then she says to him, well, I hope you break her. Splash need that money too. So they're basically saying, or maybe Splash is like their thing. I don't know what the fuck. But they're basically saying that each other should go fuck the person. Like she should fuck Drake and he should go fuck like one of her friends and get some money out of it. And he says, I have no problem using you for what you're good at. So he's telling his baby mama that he's using her for the fact that she could be attractive enough and is willing to fuck whoever for the bag, and now it's Drake. All right. Then this is her again. Wow, let's go on a helicopter ride over Houston. It will be fun. If not, I'll go by myself if you want to be a loser. Never mind, dog. Fuck you. And it says, question, did you ever fuck Princess at the penthouse Drake got her? So the same girl is asking Sauce Walka if he ever fucked this girl at some penthouse. And then she sent some lyrics. It says, oh, so this is recent. She sends Sauce Walka the lyrics to Drake's song. Oh my, I put the man in manipulation when I pay your rent. Oh, so they're trying to figure out in some real time shit, did Drake just rap about fucking, yo, Drake, you a devious nigga, bro. Yo, Drake, you a devious. Bro, they're sending Drake lyrics back and forth. Yo, Sauce Walka, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I can't let Drake keep doing this. They're sending Drake's lyrics. Yo, we over here talking about this goofy ass nigga Jay-Z and shit like that and A$AP Rocky. A$AP not goofy. But the real people that Drake is fucking their bitches and everything, they're sending the lyrics back and forth like, yo, is this about you? Is this about, look, let's go to them songs. I put the man in manipulation. Oh, man, Drake is a deviant. Yo, how's Drake not the GOAT? I told you, Drake don't rap about no capping. The rappers I like, they don't cap at all in they rap. King Von, like Pooh Shiesty. I don't like liars. I don't like liars when, it's Make Him Cry. Damn, they went to a lyrical record. Oh, that's a fucking intro that I love. Oh, shit. Nah, I love this intro. I said on Twitter, some people were mad. Best intro since Tuscan Leather. I love the bars. It'll take more than 6 pallbearers to carry the casket. I put the man in manipulation when I pay your rent. And that is an obligation to our attachment. I sprinkle in a little Mercedes and fashion. If that's not enough for you, well, baby, go back then. You fucking dude at the spot I got for you, Jesus. You gave him a reason to speak on my name. That's some weak. This nigga's a GOAT. Drake is the GOAT. Drake is the fucking GOAT. Yo, Sauce Walka. Listen, I'm committed to good Drake music. I don't care about none of y'all feelings hurt. I don't care if Baby M get like her feelings hurt. I like that Drake rap about the truth. Facts. When I could now Google and this shit is real, the song is 30 times better. So Sauce Walka, I like you and everything. But nigga, if your tears or your baby mama's tears gotta be the reason why I'm enjoying the song, sorry. Keep rapping, Drake. Okay? I don't care about Baby M. None of y'all. Make the songs real. I love this shit. Facts. Nigga ain't spit one lie yet. I love this shit. See, I put the man in manipulation when I pay your rent, and that's an obligation to our attachment. Then I sprinkle in a little Mercedes in fashion. Here's the funny part, chat. Oh my God. Here's the funny part. Let's go to DJ Jimmy's TV. Apparently, he bought Shorty a Mercedes. And apparently on another song, this is why he says, pull up Maybach, baby. Oh, man. Drake don't lie. I'm sorry. God damn. He bought her a Mercedes. He rapped about it twice. Nah, she must got that fire. You think she got a fire? He's I put a man in manipulation when I pay your rent, and that is an obligation to our attachment. Then I sprinkle in a little Mercedes. Bang. And fashion. If that's not enough for you, well, baby, go back then. And I guess maybe this is about, what do you call it again? This is about Sauce Walka. You fucking dude at the spot that I got for you, Jesus. You gave him a reason to speak on my name. That's some weak shit. They texted me proof to my phone and my heart is in pieces. You keeping your options open for real. That's some me shit. Sis, you gotta be kidding like nephews and nieces. I keep rescuing leeches. I know the feeling, Drake. When Drake said that, it hit different, bruv. You know how many leeches I done rescued? Yo, let's take a shot, man. This boy is too good. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Iceman's a classic. Fuck we talking about Jay-Z for that old ass nigga, man. This is a shit that's actually... Yo, these lyrics is like in 4D. Hold up. So that's why she's hitting up Sauce Walka like, did you ever fuck Princess at the penthouse that Drake got her? So look like Drake is fucking a bunch of girls in Houston and Sauce Walka's fucking them too. So, you know, so Sauce Walka baby mama getting cracked by Drake, but Sauce Walka baby mama friends getting cracked by Drake. But Sauce Walka is cracking the same. So basically, you know, I know we're going to clown Sauce Walka a little bit here, but Sauce Walka is cracking the same bitches as Drake. So we got to give him a little credit. He's cracking the same bitches as Drake. So look like Drake made a rap like, yo, so his own baby mom is saying, wait, you fucked Princess at the penthouse that Drake got her? And remember, this is his baby mom's, and Drake is fucking this girl, and Drake is fucking, oh, this is great. Yo, this should be lining up so perfect. I'm like, yo, is this promo? Like, it's not, you know, this adds way more life to the story now. Niggas gonna be bumping this shit like it's going out of style. Anyway, and then if that's not enough, then baby go back then. Oh, okay. So look like they peep those lyrics. Now, there's other lyrics that people think is about this girl too. What's the song called? Janice, Shut the Fuck Up lyrics. When you go see these lyrics, people think that's about her too. So it's like, pull up Maybach, beep, beep, baby, and my shit came with the heat seats. They're saying that is too shorty as well. But the real reason why they're saying that to her is that there's part of a song where he says, look, keep it 100 on the paper like Wilt. Tricking it off on her, pay her bill. That's just how I do the sauce and the spill. Now, if you don't know Sauce Walka, his whole thing be like, ooh, like, and he be talking about spill sauce, like it's like some Houston shit. And it looks like he's referencing the same shit, which would mean he's referencing the baby moms. By the way, let's go back to her page. When you go to her page, let me just pick this right here. When you go to her page, apparently she had posted the car. Let me see if I can find it. She posted a car like back in the day. Oh, she deleted it now? She might have deleted it. Fuck. I don't know how to. Apparently in one of these posts, she has the car and she has Drake music over the car. So she's almost like, you know how women are petty. She's trying to let her baby daddy know, like, yeah, nigga, yeah, Drake bought me the car. Hey, yo, chat, you know, I don't want to talk about nobody's baby mom, but is this premium milk here, chat? This premium milk? Or is this whole milk, soy milk, almond milk? Is this expired milk? Like, what type of milk is this, chat? This milk of magnesia? Like, what type of milk is this? I guess it would be from like a couple of years ago type shit. 2024. Let me see. That's some Venice shit. Maybe she deleted it, right? All right, whatever. Okay, but she is posting mad shit. I gotta make sure you can't see it because she posted like some numbers. Okay. So this is her posting right now about like Sauce. She says, imagine trying to bribe the mother of your child with Chanel so you don't get put on child support. So this is Sauce supposedly. Sauce says, them bags is $7,500. The fuck you talking about? Bitch, how about you cake to the mall and pick yourself? He says, I don't get nothing. Because I don't think none of y'all deserve shit, honestly. He said, I honestly never had to buy a bitch Chanel until you posted that bullshit anyway. I hate the fact Bambi's your biggest fan. It says, LOL, it's my fault, right? It says, shit's whack. Bitch, do you want 2 purses or not? Yo, gangster. Bitch, you want 2 purses or not, gang? Then she posted this. She says, then he want to try to follow me all the way to Dallas. I'm trying to get away from him. She says, this is how you feel about Splash? I'm busy driving to Dallas. Get off my phone. He says, you be talking to me like you talking about them niggas. I'm going to Dallas too. I don't care. And then she says, mind you, he claim he's the richest in Houston? This is his bank account. And it shows 3,000 in one account, 136 in another account, and an auto loan of 17,000 that's not yet paid off. So she's saying he only has $4,000 in the account. She's now okay. She's quoting some shit, posting some other stuff. Oh, that's her? She said that's her on the wake up. Chat, that's who our favorite rapper and our favorite pimp is warring over. Yes, chat. if there's any chat queens in there, just know you just ain't answering the right DMs because there's not much difference between you and her. Okay, this is what our favorite billionaire rapper is squabbling over, and our favorite pimp is squabbling over. Trust me. If you still working a regular job and you don't got that pull up, beat, Maybach, all that type of stuff, and put the man in manipulation when I pay your rent, if you aren't having that experience, it's not because you don't look good. It's because you probably have poor pussy management, you're dealing with bum ass niggas, and you don't have high enough standards to just sell yourself and go through your DMs and answer to niggas who got a check mark. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, bro. Oh, man. Oh, boy. Okay. There's more. Then she got somebody talking shit about her baby daddy. Yes, his Cadillac got repoed the other day. I voted approve. He doesn't have money like that, and you deserve better for you and your son. Get the fuck away from around him and everyone ASAP. She says, sends me the photo. They have a photo where Sauce Walka seemingly is at a window. She says, hi, it keeps getting better. I said, bro, shut the hell up. And she said, bro, shut the fuck up. And she says, yes, ma'am. It was a month ago. Here's a better picture. Wow. Then she posts again his thing, and he said, and someone says, I never had money in my accounts. I'm broke. She says, we're the same kind? I don't know what that means. So she posts, she says, this is the Maybach, the one he beat me up because Drake bought. Pathetic. He says, so Drake bought her that Maybach and he beat her up supposedly because Drake bought it. Then here's another one. Oh. Says, I'll be your best friend and love you again. I forgive you. I guess this is Sauce Walka. She's hitting him with memes, and she says, I'm baffled at you right now. Never in my life have I been left speechless. Let me give you a timeline of the last month so you can really understand why I'm so baffled. All right, so this is baby mama, baby daddy shit. They're going to be back fucking with each other by the end of the week. But this is the thing with women. They're going to use like your biggest op, which I'm not saying Drake is Sauce Walka's biggest op, but they're going to use a nigga that's richer than you, that got everything that you don't have in life to shit on you. Hilarious. And she's posting it all. Oh, boy, chat. So anyway, we weren't done with Sauce Walka's like messages. Okay. So this is his side, and then this is her texting him. This is Thursday, May 21st, which, by the way, we're going to stay out of their business, because if she texts this nigga a week and a half ago, can't wait to suck the soul out of your body when I get home, we should mind our business, bro. Like, we should mind our business. Bro, like a week ago, she said she want to suck the soul out of his body. Now she's over here saying, yeah, Drake fucked me. She sends this video and she says, after me and Lana take you down. So look like Lana is the person they have threesomes with. After me and Lana take you down in the Virgin Islands. Okay, so they're about to have a threesome, I guess. And then May 16, right after these bars that she sent him, that was clearly Drake subbing them or whatever, she says, baby daddy, no answer. Is you cool? Next day, no answer. Do you want your bag? No answer. She says, I need some birthday sex immediately when I land back in Houston, please. She's trying to get a response. He's not ready. So it look like, he hasn't been fucking with her. He says, can't argue with that. Done. Just that easy. See you soon. Enjoy. So look like she pulled up on him. She pulled up on him in Drake's car. So this is the Maybach, but I think it's wrapped in pink. She pulled up. This is Sauce Walka's car. She not seen this one in real life. So she pulled up clearly to go suck the soul out of this nigga. And Sauce Walka's trolling her saying, I'm about to tell Drake, thank you. Oh, shit. Yo, is Drake just a huge trick, or is he just that rich so it's not even tricking? What do y'all think? Like, y'all could say whatever, it's fine, Because I ain't gonna lie, I'll be damned if a bitch drive anything. Yo, I thought Drake was on that if I die, put my money in the grave shit. That's a hard on hoes anthem. Like, you know what that nigga said? If I die, put my money in the grave, nigga. Like, yo, what Drake said on that song? I like that song too. I'm like, that's that hard on hoes fucking model right there. He says, you ain't about to, Drake, what happened to this Drake? He says, I got hoes that I'm keeping in the dark. Thinking back to the fact that they did. I got my niggas across the street living large. Thinking back to the fact that they, okay. He says, I got 2 phones, one need a charge. They twins and I could tell they ass apart. I got big packs coming on the way. I got big stacks coming out to save. Got little max, all right, whatever. He says, when I die, put the money in the grave. He said, when I die, put the money in the grave. I really could have put a couple niggas in their place. Really just lapped every nigga in the race. I really might tap realest nigga on my face. Lil CC let it slap with the bass. I used to save hoes with a mask and a cape. Oh my God, this guy's so good. Now I'm like, nah, love, I'm good, go away. Ain't about to die with no money I done gave you. Oh my God. Shout out to him. I guess he's backsliding. Yeah, Drake back to simping and tricking. It's fine. Fuck it. We were hearing Drake say that. We were bumping that like, yo, that nigga said put his money in the grave. He said a bitch ain't about to die with the money he done gave. I'm like, oh. Now we see Drake bought this chick a fucking Maybach. She's like, yo, I'm pulling up to Sauce Walka's house with it. Now, here's the thing. I know Drake is rapping about it and he's tender in the raps because he's like, yo, I can't believe you fucking dude at the spot. Yes, but that's what his music is for. If there's like, if she had like messages of Drake like fucking losing it, it would be bad for Drake. But right now, the only person we have messages of losing it is Sauce Walka. Okay. So Sauce says, I'm going to tell Drake thank you. And any more? Oh, and then here's the message. I'm pimping. Dumbass Kylie just gave me $16K yesterday on GOD. What the hell? Yep. So he's saying his baby mom's, the girl who we just seen with the car, he says she just gave him $16,000. And I guess he's saying this to another girl. Another girl said to him, I gave you $40,000 and all you did was drop me home after. Never ever got me roses in your life. Sauce says, I gave them both roses on the same day. What's wrong with that? And this other girl says, I've given you way more than $16K. And he says, the fuck you stalking for? So I guess he's posting this to say, bro, I'm a pimp. I got mad different girls. They're giving me money. I'm not buying nothing for them. Right? He even shows that he was kind of like blacking out on one of the chicks to say like, yo, bitch, yo, I don't even buy fucking Chanel's, but y'all are making it hot for my other hoes. So I got to do it. Okay. All right. And then the message reloops. Okay. Holy shit. Holy shit, people. We need like a real pimp to kind of break this down. We need a real pimp to break this down. So I think she's still posting, man. Yeah. Interesting. Now, I played that small part of Make Him Cry. I played that small part of Make Him Cry that y'all could hear. By the way, you know why this shit hits hard too? Drake did a second beat switch at that point. Fire. I love the beat switches on this.
Kidding like nephews and nieces. I keep
Here we go.
shit. They text and proof to
Here we go.
in a little Mercedes in
Hey.
fashion. If that's not enough for you,
Here we
well,
go.
baby, go back then.
Uh-huh.
You fucking do that the spot that I
Oh, somebody says, yo, Kendrick beef stemmed from Drake fucking Baby Keem's girl too? Yeah. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Yo, Drake might have like a in-home Planned Parenthood gang. Like, I can't even lie, bro. Nigga fuck Baby Keem. They said that's why Kendrick was mad. They said Kendrick was mad that Baby Keem chick got fucked. I don't know. But Baby Keem did say, yo, one of the top 3 niggas trying to fuck my bitch. You know when it come to Drake, like if they said he tried, he did it. He did it. So this nigga's terrorizing the whole game, bro. This is crazy. This is crazy. I like when Drake goes through a good heartbreak for content. I don't give a fuck about these hoes. Just make it sound good. Because when I want to be hurt, I listen to his music, and his music embodies my situation. But it could only come with true authenticity. Feel me? So it looked like he was rapping about Sauce Walka's baby mama right here.
when I pay your rent and now this.
No. So he wasn't paying Sauce Walka's baby mama. He bought the Maybach, which I think he's talking about on Janice. So he's talking about Sauce Walka baby mama on that. So her name is Kylie. He bought Kylie, the Maybach. But apparently, whoever Princess is, that's why that text message says, "Did you fuck Princess in that penthouse that Drake bought her?" So whoever Princess is, matter of fact, we can find who it is right now. You know these bitches are messy. Chat, let's figure out who Drake was fucking. Not like we care. It's just that it adds to the good story, man. Iceman a classic, bro. Iceman a classic. I wasn't even trying to say it yet, but Iceman's a fucking classic, gang. All true stories, no fiction. This is classic material, bro. Okay, so let's go to her following. Somebody named Princess. Who the hell is Princess? Oh, she don't follow nobody named Princess? Let's go to Sauce Walka's thing. He probably follows Princess. Sauce Walka. Who's Princess? Does anybody know who Princess is? Sauce Walka Instagram. It's a girl named Princess that supposedly Sauce Walka fucked but she has a penthouse that Drake bought her, and Drake then raps, "You fucking do that the spot that I bought you." Oh man, this is great. The lore is amazing. Princess. She used to work at Area 20. Oh, there's mad princesses. Princess Money. Let's click on her. Princess Maya Felix and Princess of Poland. And Princess 512. Who the fuck is this? No, she's private. That's not her. Pokemon Princess. He ain't fucking that, man. Come on, bro. Which one is it? It got to be the one with the biggest BBL. This is her? This better not be the fucking penthouse. This can't be her, is it? Is this her? Is this her? What the fuck? This ain't her, right? Yo, Gran, bro. Is this her, bro? Gran. Let's identify who Princess is, bruv. We have to finish the lore. We need to know all of these people who Drake is rapping about. It's all good. We only want to know to be like, oh, okay, I can see it. He bought her a penthouse? This ain't her, eh? Nah, this can't be. Nah, this ain't. Nah. What about this one? No. She too skinny for Drake. She too skinny for Drake. Somebody said, yo, we were let down when we realized that one of Drake's hottest bars came from him rapping about a torta. Hold on. Nah, she work at Area 29? All right, like, what's her page then? Princess from Area 29. Oh, here we go. They said this is her right here. It said her name is Miss.Bags.XO. Okay, let's see. Penthouse status? Okay. All right. Is this the penthouse? Nigga, shit fucking says penthouse views. Oh my God. Yo. Nigga, this shit literally says penthouse views. I'm done. Nigga, I'm done. Nigga, oh, she's the one he mentioned, oh, give me a hug. Oh, shit. Give me a hug. He says Princess Boo to, I don't remember the scallywags he mentions. Yo, Drake, I keep telling you, Drake tolerates the most mid in life for us. Like, you can imagine these girls' ego even fucking with Drake. He tolerates these bitches just to write a good song. You gotta respect Drake. You gotta respect Drake. This is joint right here. Is it this?
It's too low and booby. How we supposed to throw 100? Damn. Instead, what's up? Niggas is hating.
Bought 5 penthouses. What? Nah. He says, Princess Gigi Poo Luxury come to the stage. Bought Shorty a penthouse still. Wait, hold on. Do y'all think he bought her the penthouse? Maybe it's like, yo, I shouted you out. I'm using your name. Here's the penthouse. Or do you think he's like, yo, I ain't gonna lie. Like, is this, if this is her, Princess look like the girl that's gonna let another nigga fuck her in the penthouse, bro. Like, nigga, she looks like the type of chick to let somebody fuck her in the penthouse that you bought her. God damn, how's some of these pictures even on Instagram? She said, you know the main character when you see one. Okay, all right, damn, all right. All right, Drizzy. His favorite problem. Oh. All right, what the fuck? My bad. What the hell? You blur that. So Sauce Walka was fucking her too? Okay. All right, then. Apparently Drake like recorded part of the album in Area 29. It's some like strip club or some shit like that in Houston. And apparently, so she probably, I don't know, maybe she's like the inspiration. So he buys her like some shit. Now, shout out to Drake, though. He a legend for acting heartbroken over hoes. It's like, yo, when you find out that line is about like an infamous stripper who's like throwing ass for like dollar bills and shit like that. The guy's a good actor, man. All right, cool. Okay, so now we know who Princess is. That's her. Does he follow her? Miss Bag. No, he don't follow her. By the way, Sauce Walka, man, y'all can't be snitching on Drake buying all these girls all this shit. You're supposed to keep it P. Don't fuck up their game. Interesting. So Drake bought one a Maybach, one a penthouse. Okay. All right. I see my man Sean Cotton talk about this. I'm pretty sure Drake don't give a fuck, right? Like I don't think he like cares that, because I think part of the flex that we're seeing from Sauce Walka, he's like, yo, you're spending money I could fuck for free. Somehow I think Drake is like, bro, I'm so fucking rich. Like, who gives a fuck? It's like $10 to me. Who cares? You get what I'm saying? I think perhaps that's his mentality. What do y'all think? Okay, yeah, not Grant already got it. Okay, cool. Okay. I thought Sean Cotton's response was a little bit. He knows Sauce a lot. Some of his first biggest viral interviews from Say Cheese came from Sauce Walka. Was his reaction.
Me with my baby mama and nothing, I'ma handle y'all. It's that simple. I don't give a fuck what the consequences is, nigga.
Why? Yeah, you handle me. You already handle me. So what the fuck does it matter? You already put your hands on me. You already do all that already. So what the fuck does even matter?
I got you jumped by my hoes. I will put my hands on you though, but I didn't. You got jumped by my black hoes. This shit on video.
Yeah, because you had me set up. Are you proud of that? Does that make you feel good?
I will get you jumped again. I don't give a fuck. Just like I get Drake smoked, I will get Drake car shot at. Nigga, the fuck? Man, you better realize who the fuck I am. I don't give a fuck what nobody talking about.
Okay, you need to calm down.
No, I don't need to do nothing.
Yeah, you do.
I don't need to do nothing.
Woke up this morning, a lot of text messages, a lot of calls, a lot of DMs about this Sauce Walka leaked phone call between him and his baby mom. Very, very out of character for Sauce, I should say. I mean, this is a guy that came in the game of keeping it player and keeping it. We ain't never tripping over no O, and we ain't never tripping over no B's, and we keeping it player. We ain't, so that's Sauce's whole philosophy. And now online, a lot of people are, they're smearing Sauce Walka's name. And, I've been knowing Sauce for a long, long time. That's only a 30-second clip. So, true. I mean, we're assuming that Drake hit his baby mom. And his baby mom, Sauce's baby mom's dad.
Oh, we have to, so, this is big, this is a big story. Yo, bro, like, I ain't trying to because I know that's the mother of his child, so I'm trying to keep it light. Bro, this fucking scallywag put out a fucking statement, nigga. Like, yo, she put out a fucking statement on Shade Room about how Drake fucked her. This shit is crazy, Chad. Chad, I ain't gonna lie. This shit is crazy. Shorty put out a statement on how Drake cracked her, nigga. This shit is bananas. You want to hear the statement? You want me to read the statement, y'all? The fucking Scally put out a statement, gang. This is, listen to this. Look, I want to address, like, come on, no scallywag in the history of life need to be typing like this, bro. I want to address. Man, just say what you gotta say, gang. I want to address this situation directly because there has been a lot of speculation and misinformation surrounding why I chose to release a recording that's now going viral. The truth is simple. I was tired of being silent. Far too long I've stayed quiet. Yo, stop the... Yo, bitch, you better talk like how you were talking to Drake when that nigga bought you the Maybach, you know what I mean? When they both was hitting you in that shit. For far too long, I've stayed quiet while other people control the narrative, attack my character. What character, yo? Attack my character and painted versions of the event that didn't reflect my reality. I've spent years dealing with conflict, intimidations, threats, and unnecessary drama behind closed doors while being expected to protect everyone else's reputation at the expense of my own peace. The recording was not released for attention, clout, or internet drama. I released it because I reached a point where I feel my voice deserved to be heard. Since so many people are asking about Drake, I'll finally address it. Drake and I was involved in 2024. Yes, he did crack. That is not a secret, and it is not something I ever felt the need to hide. What the fuck? This bitch issued a statement that Drake fucked her. This shit crazy, gang. Yo, this bitch issued a statement to Shade Room like it was Channel 5 News. Since so many people are inquiring, she said her and Drake fucked in 2024. But the truth is, this story is being turned into something it isn't. This isn't about Drake. Bitch, you just made an announcement that you fucked him. What? Let's keep it going. For me, the real issue has always been what happens behind the scenes and the impact it has on our child. While the internet focuses on celebrity names and viral moments, I have been focused on navigating the reality of co-parenting in a situation that has often felt Yo, what ChatGPT application gave her this type of shit to say, bro? Is it Google Gemini? Is it Claude? ChatGPT? What's going on, bro? I've been focused on navigating the reality of co-parenting in a situation that's often... Bro, last week she said she want to suck the soul out of him. Chat, bro, I'm not even lying. This is what I'm saying. These bitches are confusing. Chat, literally, last week she said she want to suck the soul out of the man, bro. Chat, she's in this letter saying she been feeling conflicted. Her voice has not been heard. You want to hear her voice, chat? Let's go to her voice. This is her voice right here. Look. Let's go for a ride over Houston. It'll be fun. Yo, chat, this is May 21st. Can't wait to suck the soul out of your body when I get home. Yo, chat, this is crazy. Let's go back to this. Let's go back to this. She says, while the internet focuses on celebrity names and viral moments, I've been focused on navigating the reality of co-parenting in a situation that's felt high conflict, unhealthy, and emotionally exhausting. Can't wait to suck the soul out of you when you get home. Yo, this is crazy, bro. Yo, this is why, yo, a bitch can't text me on no vanish mode shit. I got to save all your messages. For when you try to flip this into, you've been trying to get away. Like, you trying to act like you some trapped in the dungeon ass bitch. I got to be like, yo, bro, you just asked me if I wanted to have a freak off 2 days ago. Bitch, what you talking about? Yo, that's what Diddy should have had. If Diddy had the right messages, we would have been like, Cassie, get your whole ass on out of here, bitch. You got to keep your message with these chicks. Bro, she wrote up a statement like she's a victim that belongs in the Diddy case. But a week ago, she said, can't wait to suck the soul out of you. Then the next message says, after me and Lana take you down in the Virgin Islands. She talking about a threesome. Bruv, anyone who had to co-parent through constant tension, hostility? What? The only hostility that was going to happen was her with his dick. Yo, this is crazy, bro. You can't listen to these girls, bro. You can't listen to these girls, bro. As soon as I hear a girl just like accuse a nigga, I start worrying what she did, gang. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I start worrying what she did. Nah, this is insane. Wait, what the fuck? Wait, what? Okay, we're good. We're good. I think. Yeah, we're good. Okay. She says, all right, I've lived the reality behind it. They don't see the stress, pressure, fear, and emotional toll that comes with trying to protect your child and create stability while being pulled back into conflict time and time again. Huh? At some point, enough is enough. Bro, she wrote an essay. I have every right to tell my story, defend myself, and speak on my experiences. Refusing to stay silent does not make me the villain. It makes me a mother choosing to stand up for herself and her child. My hope moving forward is simple. Less conflict, less drama, and more focus on what truly matters. Our child deserves peace, consistency, and support, and a father who is fully present, fully invested, and fully focused on being a parent first. This isn't about fame, attention, or reliving the past. It's about accountability, peace, and finally using my voice after years of staying quiet. For the first time in a while, I chose to speak up, and I do not regret it. Man, this is insane, Chad.
Down.
No, I don't need to do nothing.
Yeah.
I'ma handle y'all. It's that simple. I don't give a what the consequences is.
Why? Yeah, you handle me. You already handle me. So what the matter? You already put your hands on me. You already do all that already. So what the even matter?
I got you jumped by my hoes. I will put my hands on you though, but I didn't. You got jumped by my black hoes. It's shit on video.
Yeah, because you had me set up. Are you proud of that? Does that make you feel good?
I will get you jumped again. I don't give a just like I get Drake smoked. I will get Drake car shot at.
What?
Man, you better for real life who the hell? I don't give a nobody talking about.
Okay, you need to calm down.
No, I don't need to do nothing.
Yeah.
I'ma handle y'all. It's that simple. I don't give a what the consequences is.
Why? Yeah, you handle me. You already handle me. So what the matter?
No, that's insane, huh? No, that's insane. Wow. That's insane, huh? That's crazy.
Before I embarrass him. It's simple as that. Tell Drake to keep my name out of his mouth before I go on the internet and embarrass him. And show him.
Show him what?
Ain't shit.
Show him what?
Name out of his mouth before I embarrass him. It's simple as that. Tell Drake to keep my name out of his mouth before I go on the internet and embarrass him. And show him.
Show him what?
Ain't shit.
Show him what?
Name out of his mouth.
That's crazy. What's the origin of their beef? Here we go. There's always a Trap Lord Ross video that's going to help us.
I would probably have said that you could keep most ASAP Rocky songs. I'm not going to lie to you. I would have said keep favorite song. Sauce Walka, bunch of shame, throwing dirt on Rocky name. 2012, asking for a feature, begging to be on the tour. Now he talk.
Okay, let's get to Sauce Walka.
Others. And Sauce Walka hates Young Thug as well, if you didn't know, right? When I bumped into Sauce Walka at Complex Con, he said I got my big boots on, about to step on a spider, and Young Thug was in the building, so he is not scared. But basically, okay, this link-up was a surprise to some people, considering that Sauce Walka and Drake were actually spotted making peace back at a club in April 2024.
Oh, here we go.
Okay, let's get that music out of here. But basically, this is the Area 29 strip club in Houston, all right? And they were saying that Drake and Sauce Walka actually squashed their beef in the club, right? And I don't know if this is Drake's club or if Drake just be at this club a lot. But basically, that Area 29 club, it do be cracking for Drake. Like, Drake got a whole Area 29 rap on his car. But that's him and Sauce dapping it up. You know what I'm saying? Apparently, it's good. Apparently, it's friendly. He holding the hand a little bit too long. But Sauce Walka low-key running shit in Houston. So, you know, we need to see these guys having peace. But interestingly enough, okay, the peace wasn't short-lived because it has brewed up again. And even Adam 22's been dragged into the conversation and he's been speaking on the situation, spilling the beans, really.
I'm talking about a text.
Oh, so this is why. This is in 2024. Is this in 2024? Maybe this is why. Oh, when was Adam? Because Adam had said something about Sauce, but he said it from Drake. So he basically like admitted that Drake told him something about Sauce. So maybe that's why Sauce is like, yo, tell that nigga to keep my name out of his mouth.
Oh, before I embarrass him. It's simple as that. Tell Drake to keep my name out of his mouth.
Oh, so maybe it was this. Listen.
I have never been so confident that Sauce Walka needs serious psychological help. Like I gave him a link to my therapist. Like I really feel like he needs help, because if you saw this fucking text conversation that we're having, and keep in mind, I did not say anything to him. This dude is deranged, and it makes it a lot worse. His baby mamas are tapping in.
No, listen.
Yo, this is a warped dude.
Watch this. I'm leaving 607 house, right? Me and R&B's going over the reality show script, right?
Oh, okay.
So I get a thing.
Why does a reality show need a script?
A deck. A deck. It's Remo and Sauce, right? He got a red hood on, he got his grills in, and he's up there. He said this. I had to teach him a lesson, and I'm listening to him.
He did not teach me anything, besides the fact that I think he is a meth user.
He started talking about portfolios and 22 million.
Yo, he is so out to prove himself.
He's talking about the G-Wagon that he got the pink slip
He
for.
sent me so many screenshots of so many different bank accounts that I did not look at any of them, but I'm like, bro, if you actually were doing good in life, you would not be texting a random person telling them how rich you are. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I guess you might have mentioned Drake and G-Wagon, 150,000. He talked about the G-Wagon. So I'm just listening.
Let's just say that Drake
what?
has been giving me a little bit more information about Sauce that I might not otherwise have.
I'm trying to.
So Adam's talking about he having private conversations with Drake, getting the ups on Sauce Walka and the backstory. Like, this is crazy. Adam be spilling the tea. I'm not gonna lie.
So I'm trying to figure out, how did this get started?
Because when we were talking on here, and we were talking about like if these rappers are going to make it as streamers.
Oh, he had 80. You said he had 80 streamers.
And he did in the screenshot that I was referring to. I actually asked ChatGPT. They said that he's averaging 200 streamers.
Last night he had 500,
viewers.
And it was 11 o'clock Houston time.
I just feel like the idea of telling everybody how rich you are while also streaming for 9 hours a day to 200 people just doesn't really jive for me. Doesn't really add up. Like but I'm not the one who's running around trying to convince people that he's broke. He's like freaking out at the idea that he is unsuccessful. I swear, if this group chat, if I sent 10 messages, he sent 200.
You know
this
what
dude
I think
is up in the head.
Was Saul streaming?
Yeah.
I think he set his mind to, I'm going to do it and be successful at it. So he's
failed at everything else he's ever done in his whole life. So I guess streaming is kind of the last ditch effort, right?
What do you mean?
Well, his rap career didn't really pan out.
People know Sauce's music. They know who he is.
They know that it exists.
You don't think Sauce is like and this is our guy.
There's a difference
between a Draco of Houston?
We're definitely not going there, but I will say that he's known as a rap character, but that's a lot different than actually having money or being successful.
No, what I'm saying though, locally. I ain't saying like bar for bar, but locally, I think Sauce has a presence.
And so it's like he keeps listing things off. He's like, I could beat you in a fight. I'm like, you're 5'8". He's like, I could beat you in poker. I go, I'll play you online right now for $50,000. He goes, I'll beat you in Tekken.
Okay.
Maybe he was sauced up.
I know. I mean, he sits around drinking lean all day. I don't know why.
But what's crazy, okay, is the roots of this beef with Drake, and now Adam 22's inserted himself in it. Okay, it goes all the way back to over a decade ago when Sauce first accused Drake of being a culture vulture. All that shit that Kendrick Lamar said, you run to Atlanta when you need a check balance. Sauce been saying that about Drake.
Nigga using our culture, nigga, for lyrical content, nigga, and I ain't giving shit back but a family fun day and some money to some hoes he tricking on in the club, you fucking idiot. This bitch ass nigga make music with artists from everywhere but Houston. But he feel with H-Town. Nigga, come down here, nigga, using our culture, nigga, for lyrical content, nigga.
So he's saying that basically Drake comes down to Houston as well as Atlanta to get a check balanced, all right? Sauce Walka ahead of his time. This was May. You can't see it. It's behind me. Can you see it? This was May 23rd, 2015, all right? Sauce Walka, the Oracle, all right? And I'm not saying it's necessarily true because I actually like Drake, but Sauce Walka been saying the shit about Drake that it took other fools 9 years to muster up the courage to say, all right? And Drake is the biggest out, pause, all right? There's a big D in this video proof. But Sauce Walka went even as far as to say basically Drake was out here stealing his specific dance moves. Sauce is saying you stealing all the sauce left, right, and center. Look at this.
Oh my God. Yo, damn.
Your dance. Your dance.
Oh, buddy on my dick. I missed this one.
Ow.
Now y'all see, I was minding my own business. I wasn't even bothering Buddy. Oh, Buddy done tripped out. You want to see the?
Sauce hilarious, man.
Ooh, he done started some bullshit.
He retweeted.
Oh, you thought bright-skinned niggas was winning, light-skinned niggas, huh? Oh, you fucked with the wrong black-ass nigga today, boy.
Woody, check them and check it out, because this is exactly what I was talking about with Slim Jesus. Now,
yo, why do I forget my old videos, bro? I've done videos on all these things and I forget it, bro. It's like I'm like a different person.
Here's the thing, because
I don't even like hearing my voice no more.
10 years straight. Now, to be fair, Drake would directly address Sauce during one of his live performances at Houston Appreciation Weekend, so he pulled up to his strip and decided to give his opinion on the situation to everyone there.
I don't give a fuck what any nigga ever says about me. This is a place that I love with all my heart. I'm trying to give you more than I ever took from you. You understand what I'm saying? Fuck what them niggas talk.
So he said, F what they talking about, all right? I'm trying to give Houston the love that it deserves. But Sauce would officially take things to the booth. He would take things further. He would do a Drake diss track called Whack to Whack, all right? And basically, okay, in this song, Sauce Walka would basically call Aubrey Drake Graham a fraud. Sauce does not like how Drake is pretending to be like he was raised in the dirty south of Houston, Texas, so he destroys him in this track. The official art has a notebook and the ghost owl, hence Drake's ghostwriting allegations and studying other rappers, all right? He running off with the notebook. He's getting chased by the ghost owls, all right? Whack to whack. Sauce Walka really put foot on his neck, all right? But here's the thing, okay? Here's the funny thing. He calls him a cracker. He basically, all the shit that Kendrick Lamar did 9 years later and everyone sucked him off for, Sauce Walka been saying, all right? He just went in at him, okay? I don't even need to read you the whole thing. You can see Degrassi got cut, put your life on pole, so you came to H-Town, start riding that pole. Old geek, like, what is that, syrup? Man, but anyway, interestingly, right, digging deeper into the real reason for the beef, okay, there was an earlier Instagram post where Sauce actually posted up, and he seemingly elaborated on his reasons for the friction, all right? I've got it here in my handy little document, all right? And Sauce basically says, I'm tired of everybody asking me this, y'all. Ask your boy that loves our city so dearly, Champagne Pappy, aka Drake. No, two-legged remix. Two-legged.
No, it's too legit. It's too legit. It's that's the name of it. He had like a little popping song in the city, and there was kind of like almost people trying to pressure Drake to say, yo, if you really fuck with Houston, you got to jump on this nigga's remix. Okay? So basically, they're saying if Drake like Houston so much, there's a song that's popping in Houston. Why don't he get on it?
Remix, but he loved Houston and coming here with a whole weekend, Houston Appreciation Weekend. Where is the opportunity for the artists of Houston? Where is our song for our home city to thrive off like he's done everywhere else? Or are you just using us for our culture and our markets? Houston, the world, ask Drake and yourself, is Drake too legited? I'm tired of y'all asking me at Champagne Pappy lied to Houston. So he's basically saying, you ain't doing enough for Houston. You ain't doing enough for the city. You a culture vulture. All right. That's how Sauce sees it. So off the back of this, all right, basically during the height of the Drake and Meek Mill beef, Sauce would once again bring up the disputed remix once again.
Hey, man, I want to make a public apology to the boy Drake, man. We can't be mad at you, man. We understand why you ain't do the legit verse. You were waiting on Quentin Miller.
So he was saying he was supposed to do a verse on his song Too Legited to Quit It, all right? And then he said, no, you was waiting for your ghostwriter to give you the source for the verse, all right? Yeah. So interestingly, right, so this goes down, Sauce Walka is putting the boot in Drake nonstop. But interestingly, just a year after this, Sauce would double back, and then he would deny that he ever even asked Drake to jump on the Too Legited.
It's always been like interesting watching, because remember Jay Prince and Drake, they're like locked in. And I feel like they also don't want to start a Houston war for Drake, but they definitely got Drake's back. And I think they have been kind of like massaging this pause, like, you know, like trying to help this feud behind the scenes. Yeah. It's interesting how they have to play it.
It's Quitted remix. He would deny it a year later.
Did you ask Drake to get on the record, or did Drake confront your staff about the record?
And I took it to Quiddy went worldwide.
Now, remember I was telling y'all that story? Supposedly, one of the reasons why Drake didn't do the record is that, bro, this dude like tried to pull up on Drake with a certain type of energy. You know, all things considered, Drake matched the energy. Both of them had energy, but like, you know, just didn't go nowhere. That Drake was like, bro, like I'm not getting pressed to do nothing. Like, what the fuck? And that's what kind of prevented a collaboration from happening then. Which kind of makes sense, right? If somebody pulls up on you and think they're gonna be like, you know, almost like, yo, bro, you gonna do the record or what? Like, if you go do the record, like, yeah, you kind of got like bullied into doing the record, huh?
It was started out in Houston. I never asked no rappers to get on no songs with me. Any artist that I ever did song, and it's been a blessing, you know what I'm saying, that my talent or just with the game just blessed me like that. But any song that I ever did with an artist or rapper that's bigger than me, I never asked them to do it. You know what I'm saying? It's always been organic, or them just naturally just loving the Sauce, loving my energy, loving what we doing. Just
So he's saying Drake clearly wasn't loving the Sauce energy, right? Now we jump forward a whole 4 years, and one person Sauce Walka had no problem with was ASAP Rocky, and he would talk about how he rocks with Rocky in a 2020 interview on Urban Politician.
Yeah. Everybody know that ASAP Rocky came in the rap game with the Texas style and screwing up his music and trill this and all of that. And
shot us out damn near every song.
Yeah, but he shot at us, and that's why I love him. That's why I'm gonna stand up for ASAP Rocky and anything behind him 1,000,000%.
Oh, so remember ASAP has that Houston sound too, and I guess Sauce is saying he's kind of done it differently than Drake.
Because ASAP Rocky fucking put Texas on his back at a time where it was a gap where people wasn't doing that. Yeah. And he did it properly. He went straight directly to the source of the artist content that you were inspired by and you was reusing and re-delivering to the world. And I appreciate him for that as well, because ASAP Rocky, and shout out to ASAP Yams, RIP, Sauce and Peace, ASAP Yams, they kind of helped more people that didn't know about the school culture or Houston culture at that current time. They got more people on that didn't know, to make them go do the research and come back to Houston. So I'm appreciative of shit like that. Yeah. But at the end of the day, that style helped him. But
so he's basically saying that, look, ASAP Rocky stole the Houston culture, which is facts, but he paid homage. He did it the right way. He was respectful.
It's not
now,
stealing.
this beef with Sauce and Drake would flare up once again during his high-profile interview on The Breakfast Club in 2022.
It wouldn't be no Drake without Houston. Okay, so at the time, why did Drake not, and still to this day, why did Drake not have no bunch of records with Houston artists? You didn't doing that with Atlanta. If you love Atlanta, and he got.
Do you think he's making a point? Now, keep in mind, there's a bunch of stuff that happened in the background that you aren't privy to probably at this time. So remember, I'm telling you about, like, you know, there's little run-ins. There's, you know, probably Drake trying to fuck these guys' girls or these guys, whatever that's happening.
It's 7, 8, 9, 15 artists that you got songs with in Atlanta. Because why? Yeah. Not only does you know that the city of Atlanta was gonna look at you weird for not doing that, look at you and feel a certain type of way by you not making those songs and making those moments with that city, but you knew that it was also beneficial for you as an artist to make music with these songs, because the leveling of stardom and momentum, it feeds each other, versus you feel that I'm just the A-side artist that's lifting up this musician. But as far as the city of Houston, you're looking at it for the market share. All of these country ass people in Houston, they got all of this land, all these clubs, all these women, all these people in these big ass arenas and events that's going on, but they don't have a large community and representatives of people that are knowledgeable about the music industry, that have resources that can say, hey, y'all been around this artist and you helped them, you was in the studio when they was making that song, you told them to add this and this on the hook, you get a couple writer points for that. Or you was up in there when you made the beat, you supposed to get, okay, y'all was in the, you brought him to Houston and you took him to this club, you took him to this hood and you introduced him to Charlamagne. It's a feature and a song come behind that. In every other city, it's a long list. California, it's a long list of artists from the Bay all the way to LA. They got the songs with Drake. So how did Drake love Houston so much at that time and not have music with artists that you are uplifting from this community? Fuck.
Okay, yeah, I think that's a point. So I guess he's trying to say, in other regions that Drake has shown love, he does a lot more music with the up and coming artists from those communities, whether Atlanta, and he was saying I don't know who is from the Bay has Drake done a lot of music with, but whatever. He's saying other regions Drake does it, but when it comes to Houston, Drake doesn't kind of share the love. Thoughts?
Fuck me, I don't care. It's bigger than me. I don't care about the song with me.
So he's basically saying you took all that Houston sauce and then you didn't share the love with the Houston artists, all right? Now, this interview was enough to prompt a response from legendary producer Boy Wonder, who basically commented, and he basically said, oh, yeah? Well,
so someone says Travis, Bun B, Pimp C, OG Ron C, DJ Screw, multiple Houston producers. And people are saying, oh, no, he's only pointing this out because he feels entitled to the Drake feature himself. And Boy Wonder comments and says selective memory.
He responded to somebody else basically calling out Sauce Walka and saying, all these Houston artists he put on, Travis, Bun B, Pimp C, OG Ron C, DJ Screw, multiple Houston producers, the sense of entitlement is crazy though. And then Boy Wonder laughed and he said selective memory. He said Sauce Walka's being selective. He's acting like he ain't put no one on in Houston when really he showed a lot of love. Now, a lot of suspiciously deleted comments here. It says, if people watch this section of the video, they could tell he's just salty about missing out on money from not having a Drake feature. I rap for this money. His direct words. Drake's success isn't a reflection of other rappers' failures, but they choose to look at it that way. All this shit made me realize that money really don't make you happy, because if I got my millions, why the F am I worried about another man, especially if I made my own? All right. It said, this pee me off now because I hope Drake doesn't start shying away from showing love to H-Town. It says, so we can ignore the fact that Drake did Houston Appreciation Week several times. Sauce also had a problem with that. All right. People saying name of...
Yeah, he did a bunch of like these Houston kind of joints where I think there was one where it's on a rooftop with Jay Prince. Drake rooftop performance, Jay Prince. I think I remember something like this. Yeah, here. That a block party. This was 2016. Yo, look at Black Youngster.
Yeah, put word in the building, man. Shout out to the South Side and the North Side. DJ, go ahead and drop there, man. Grab it. I used to be popular. Go by the name of Jesse Drake, man. I've been rapping with H-Town for a long time. And they ain't some nice things. Better be coming with no strings. Better be coming with teams. And they ain't some really things. We got a really big team. Are we talking teams? Y'all better make some goddamn noise. Everybody knows that I feel left out. Girl, you got me stressed out. Cause ever since you left the fake world, yeah.
So I guess, you know, people are saying, well, that's Drake showing love, right?
Okay, see.
You got Chubbs in the cut right here, you know what I mean?
Thank you.
Okay. Then this is like a couple years ago. Drake shuts down Houston for Jay Prince's birthday party in 2022. Now here's the thing: it's clear that Drake fucks with Jay Prince and Jazz Prince, like, and I think that's him. Like, yo, that's Houston. That's his version of Houston, right? Jay Prince Jr. and Drake. That's him telling Chubbs to reach in that Chanel side bag, you know? Okay, bad joke. Preem. Look at Preem in the building. Him and Jay Prince, you know, senior. Yeah, I'm kind of wondering how much How much more love did he expect, right? They said this was Drake walking down the street. What the fuck? Yo, they love doing this shit in Houston. They like march in the street, bro.
Come through this hole. I seen that boy Drake come through this hole.
God damn. Now Houston definitely got a lot of love for him, but also Jay Prince and him were kind of run it. It's kind of interesting with like Jay Prince's like kind of relationship with Sauce Walka, because Drake just primarily shows love to Jay Prince, not really Sauce Walka, and he pretty much acts like he shows love to the whole Houston. I don't think you need to show love to every nigga in Houston, huh? Okay.
The Sauce Walka song, I'll wait. Too legit to quit it, lol. But that was the song Drake was supposed to do the remix of. It never happened. They fell out, and he's been being slick ever since. All right. So basically, the possibility of any truce between these two was fallen straight in the toilet, because Sauce Walka has officially taken to his YouTube channel to call out Drake yet again as of today. This is fresh.
I think somebody said Sauce Walka be acting like he really him, but he ain't really him like that. I'm trying to understand where that makes sense. I'm trying to understand where? I'm trying to understand where and how is Sauce Walka not him like that, but he think he him like that. I'm just trying to figure it out. I'm just trying to get it. When you look across the street, right there, right all the way across the street, don't they see Enterprise? You see that sign over there? It say Enterprise, right? If anybody on display ever use Enterprise, okay, well, this is my Enterprise. I think somebody said.
So people are saying he lives like he in a GTA server. Now that brings us all the way to today. That was today, and also today is the new Rocky album. And basically, yeah, he you know, they use this song to basically go at Drake together. All right, they got together. Okay.
Yeah, so he appeared on Rocky's new album.
They basically got together, came at Drake, dissed him, made fun of him, did their thing.
Let's see, these niggas talking too much. He get to telling when my people selling, now we got to slide in the truck. He got the packages jumping, it's bracking, the junkies buying it up. Customers lining it up, we blowing the Zion the tux. Your baby daddy sit down when he pissed, most of these rappers is bitch made. All up in Harlem, Colombian bitch under her tongue, a big blade. How could you snitch on your brother when that was the person that was keeping your rent paid? Lemonade, Cadillac, big laid. I bought the V on a Wednesday. Too many horses in there, sleeping with women from Texas,
right. And they're basically saying
London.
Sauce Walka in his verse, right? Basically, these two linked up to go at Drake together, all right? So
where is it this though? I didn't see this. Let me go find it. ASAP Rocky, Sauce Walka lyrics. Oh, the song was called Stop Snitching or ASAP Sauce? These niggas talking too much. Get to okay, yeah. Yeah, where's the Drake this? Sleeping with two women from Texas to London. There's too many choices in here. She got $2 million for leaving her husband. I got divorce in my ear. Just yesterday, fell asleep in a Rari. My bitch got a Porsche in her rear. Buddy, a fabric is softener. Niggas will lie to their mom and daddy, but they'll go tell the truth to an officer. Don't be okay. Yeah, that's not really. It's not a diss. Maybe ASAP Rocky's dissing him, right? Where's the other song? The other song's called ASAP Sauce. This is an old song, though. Yeah, I don't think they're into it with Drake then. All right, anyway.
So dude's talking too much. He gets to tell him what my people's selling. Now he got a slide in a truck. He got the package. It's jumping. It's bracking. The junkie's buying it up. There wasn't too many real pointed bars towards Drake in this that I kind of caught.
Wasn't no.
But really, them two linking up in general is basically,
yes.
You know, honestly, this sounded like a Young Thug diss to me, if anything, talking about, you know, people getting recos for the whole team. You was just talking like it's an interrogation room. You was in Say Cheese. Like, shout out to Say Cheese for getting the shout out. But just the fact that these two linked up is a big middle finger to Drake. So look, I like Sauce Walka. I like Drake. I like Rocky. I don't know if I'm really buying Rocky's. I feel like Rocky's. I'll keep it real. I like Rocky's music, but bro, you dissing Drake for clout. You dissing Drake for clout. Your shit slowed down. All right. You married to a billionaire Rihanna. All right. You out here having billionaire kids. It's cool, man. You got this. But the music shit ain't hitting like it used to. I feel like the pretty boy persona kind of fell off for Rocky. I feel like he got way too pretentious with the artistic shit and the fashion shit, and he just kind of fell off. That's just me being totally real. I feel like he let his craft, his musical craft, slip when he did that testing album. He got way too creative with it. That shit with ASAP Rocky was some shit they made in like 30 minutes off the LSD. That was way more of a creative bag than all the other pretentious shit that he was doing. I don't feel like Rocky has got it like he used to. I feel like he's too rich. He over here having kids with billionaires. He ain't got that same hunger that he had when he was dirty on the block in Harlem with the crazy fits and the what was that shit they was wearing back in the day? Black Scale. And the bin trail, all of that era, man, that was different. Now you just too rich, you too entitled, you too posh and fancy. Like, bruh, you need to just go have your billionaire kids, all right? The music shit, you might need to just leave that alone. I don't know. But look, I'm going to listen to the album in full. I'll give my honest opinion on it, okay? I feel.
All right, interesting. Okay. So this issue's been going on for a while. That girl got OnlyFans. She's running it up. Said pull up Maybach, beat baby. Interesting. A lot of people hit me about this girl. Look like she might have a little reputation. She might have a little reputation. Anyway, we'll circle back to this. Chat, update on 50 Cent's baby mama. The tape leaked, and I ain't gonna lie, this is a woman, this is a businesswoman. Now, I told y'all the honest truth. Shorty was inhaling cock for $10,000 a month, man. So when your girl is talking all that other bullshit, if you give her at least $100 a month, keep in mind, this chick is dealing with billionaires. So a billionaire was paying her $10,000 a month for her to get fucked by up to 5 niggas at a time. She has to do nightly freak-offs, and she was getting $10,000 a month. So just think about it. That's from a billionaire. You ain't a billionaire, so when your girl talking about hair money, nails money, and she not giving you a freak-off, you might want to start pulling some of that back. Real talk. Because that's what 50 Cent's baby mama was doing, Daphne Joy. Anyway.